Sarasota. You know it. It's that sleepy little coastal town just south of Tampa Bay, holding the best beaches in the United States. It's the perfect place to live. Or is it? Well, stick around because that's exactly what I'm talking about. What's up, guys? My name is Zach Payne, and I'm a local real estate agent here in Sarasota. And this channel is all about helping you make the most informed decisions whether you're buying and relocating to Sarasota, Florida. So if that's you, stick around. Now, let me guess. You're moving to Sarasota for the year-round sunshine, the great outdoor activities, and most importantly, a slower pace of life. Because let's be honest, if you wanted a place like New York City, you're not going to find that here in Sarasota. But what if I told you that sometimes it can feel like that? Sarasota is losing its slow-paced lifestyle. Generally, for many years, if people wanted the faster-paced lifestyle, and those moving from bigger cities migrated to the east coast of Florida like Boca Raton, Miami, and Fort Lauderdale. And those from the Midwest landed on the West Coast, like Sarasota, Fort Myers, and Naples. Now, New York, New Jersey, and California are the three states giving the most people to Sarasota. And most of these people aren't here to slow down. I can't tell you how many times I've been cut off in traffic, only to see a New York or California license plate. Gone are the days of going on a Sunday drive around town, unless you want to get flicked off for driving the speed limit or tailgated for not going at least 10 miles over. When I was young, my family and I would always go check out the beach on the weekend, usually after lunch, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock. Those days are also gone. If you're not arriving to the beach by at least 9 a.m., good luck finding a parking spot, or even a nice quiet area to sit and relax where you're not going to hear anybody blasting their music out of a huge speaker. And the worst thing is Sarasota continues to push PR marketing to bring in more people and their revenue when the roads are already blocked up. It's usual now for intersections to be completely gridlocked because people don't want to wait their turn and will sit in the intersection. The sad part is people aren't just going to forget about Sarasota. For most, those who are here to stay. And the issue with Sarasota's pace of life is only going to get worse and worse. Now, I don't remember where I heard this, so don't quote me on it, but I've always heard that Sarasota is about 10 to 15 years behind Miami. So wherever they are, that's where we're heading, which is a really scary thought for us locals who love the lifestyle here. Another reason I would be hesitant to move to Sarasota is the cost of living. You've got to remember what dictates cost of living. Now, a little flashback to economics class, it's demand. If there's enough demand for a certain product, people can charge whatever they want. In Sarasota, inventory is still so tight for houses, and there's still so many people looking and hoping to one day move to Sarasota that the housing prices, even rental prices, are still inflated from where they were 2 or 3 years ago. Price is all a perception, really, and maybe someone from New York or California looking for a 2-bedroom house here in Sarasota thinks that $3,000 for the month is super cheap. But what I can say is the cost of living in Sarasota is 5% higher than the state average and 6% higher than the national average. And like I said about the pace of life in Sarasota, I don't envision people magically forgetting about it here. So for the time being and into the next year, higher cost of living is here to stay. Now, this next reason is one of the biggest reasons I'm seeing people kick away the dream of home ownership in Sarasota altogether. And it's the insurance crisis hitting all of Florida, and especially Sarasota. You've seen the news. Hurricanes are getting bigger, stronger, faster, and even more of them are coming than ever before, right? Hurricane Ian, which hit Fort Myers just south of Sarasota in September of last year, was the third costliest weather disaster on record. The deadliest hurricane to strike the state of Florida since 1935. According to FEMA.gov, more than $5 billion in federal grants, disaster loans, and flood insurance payments were provided to the state of Florida and to households affected by the hurricane. Now, I'll ask you this, did the cost of living increase or decrease since then? And by how much? Well, if you said it increased, you'd be right. I've seen people get hit with 3 times increase to their insurance cost. Of course, it all depends on where your home is located, the age of the home, and what kind of disaster mitigations your home has, like impact glass or roof strapping. But more and more companies are changing their requirements for a home to be insured altogether. Remember when asphalt shingle roofs used to last 20 to 30 years? And tile roofs were even longer? Now it doesn't matter the quality of your roof. If it's close to 15 to 20 years old, insurance companies are going to hike up your rates regardless. But what's even more concerning is large insurance companies like Farmers Insurance have pulled out of Florida altogether, leaving those who were insured with them scrambling to find new coverage. So I'll leave you with this statistic. According to an analysis by the Insurance Information Institute, Homeowners in Florida paid $6,000 a year on average for homeowners insurance, up 42% from last year. The average in the US is $1,700. All right, well, that covers the main things. So if after watching this video, you're still dead set on moving to Sarasota, good. You'll love it here, and now you're prepared for what's to come. If you're ready to learn more about what Sarasota has to offer, or you're ready to start looking for the perfect home for you, click the link in the description and schedule a call with me. I'd love to help, and thanks for watching.